Virginia right now, that state's lieutenant governor, former Marine Winsome Sears, kind enough to join us. Governor, always good having you. Now, of course, you've had these dust-ups over at Virginia Tech. Nothing, that got out of control, but, you did see more than 2,000 folks arrested. So it's spread everywhere. What do you think of this, how bad this gets or how widespread this gets?
Well, we're not doing crazy in Virginia. That's why we were elected. The people understood that you have to have moral law and order, and people need to be safe in their neighborhoods. And that's why you're seeing that, Governor Youngkin has really cracked down and said, you're not putting down the first tent peg. You can, of course, peaceably assemble. You can exercise your First Amendment rights. But we are going to ensure that Jewish students are safe, that their parents know that they're safe. And the minute that you decide that you're going to turn a supposedly peaceful protest into violence, well, then no, you've got to go. And by the way, we're seeing professionals who have come into Virginia, and that's why they have been arrested. Today, we have for our VCU folks who both the students and the professionals who came, they're going to be arraigned today, as well as those at Tech. And we're just not having it. People need to know that their safety. No, we're not having it.
Governor, the reason why I ask is a number of schools have tried to negotiate with these protesters at Northwestern, at Brown, at Rutgers, various methods where they say, all right, we'll put up a measure to put up for a vote, whether we divest in Israeli companies. That's a popular one, and that's what Brown and Rutgers are doing. Northwest is doing a couple of other things, but basically it's that approach. What do you think of that?
Well, what I think is these college, university professors and the leaders and presidents, they need to get a hold and get a grip of what's going on their campuses. What you are seeing is a takeover. No, you're not in charge. If you're the president, you're supposed to be in charge. You're supposed to take authority and keep everyone safe. You don't negotiate with people who are destroying your buildings. You don't negotiate with people who you see them showing up with helmets. They're showing up with gas masks. We have seen here in Virginia where you have pickup trucks dropping off rocks and sticks, bear sprays, and all of that. Police were assaulted. Have we not learned anything? So we need not weak leaders, we need leaders who understand your first job is to make sure campus is safe for everyone.
So I assume by what you're saying, Joe Biden's saying to the effect, Governor, dissent is healthy, but protest must be lawful. That doesn't cut it. He's got to say something stronger. How would you advise him?
Well, thankfully, finally, our president has showed up, because when all of this started, he was absent. But then this is normal for him. He's been absent at the border. I went to the border recently, and I can tell you, the nightly news, they're not telling us the truth. You have people who have been raped. There are such places as rape trees that the poor folks trying to come across, they're coming across legally, but they're being raped there. You have children who are being taken from their parents as they're coming across by the cartels. We're not safe. So we need a president who's actually going to be showing up. So thankfully, President Biden is finally saying that peaceful protests are one thing, but violent protests will not be tolerated. Should have said that a long time ago, sir.
All right. Late better than never, I guess. Governor, always good seeing you. Winsome Sears, Virginia's lieutenant governor, getting a lot of national attention these days as well.